Whether it's a classic cut prepared in the traditional way or an artisanal beef with a modern twist, steak dishes are more often than not a surefire way to stoke someone's appetite. In North America, they're typically served grilled, pan-fried, or broiled. Steak knives with wooden handles accompany the dish as well as a steak sauce. 10. Wagyu Tomahawk, price for 22 Oz serving $109. Many restaurants serve the Wagyu Tomahawk as a la carte for customers to spot it while it moves on a platter through the dining room. The creativity of the ribeye is its 22 ounces trimmed off the bone, leaving it having an axe-like shape, which weighs only 30 ounces. It's served in an old style. It is famous for its marbling and delightful flavor, and it's one of the prized beef in Japan. 9. Wagyu Kobe Ribeye Cheesesteak, price for 8 Oz serving $160. On the list of quality most expensive beef is the Kobe Ribeye Cheesesteak. It has a delightful taste, cut with foie gras and peppered with cheese, truffles, heirloom shaved tomatoes, caramelized onions, and is served on a homegrown brioche roll. The Kobe beef is expensive, and you can get it at the cost of $100. The roll is served with a glass of Dom Perignon 2000, a perfect casual dish that is superb for dinner dates, an accompaniment with charm and creativity. 8. Wagyu Ribeye, price for 8 Oz serving $144. The marbling Wagyu ribeye steaks are available and served in many restaurants in America. The cattle are imported from Australia and are of the same famed breeds from Japan. They are raised for over 18 months on free range, and for 360 days, the cattle are fed with a unique formulation from Japan of grain that will guarantee the steak an exquisite tenderness. The steak scored MS5, 1/9 plus scale, a top-shelf steak. 7. Japanese Wagyu Ribeye, price for 8 Oz serving $144. The Japanese Wagyu Ribeye is from the Japanese famed black Kyoto cattle, which are admired in Japan for their high-quality meat. The cows are reared and raised by experts from Japan who strictly follow cultural feeding procedures to the letter that produce beef with international standards. These cattle are seen to be superior to the Tajima cattle used for Kobe steaks. Produce beef that has velvety texture, elegant and brilliant marbling. After the meat is cooked and served, it becomes tender with noticeable mild, sweet flavor. 6. Wagyu Kobe steak, price for 6 Oz serving $144. The reason as to why Kobe beef is priced so high is that it is well thought out to be the most marbled steak in the world. It is packed with the most decadent, creamiest and flavored streaks of fat that most steaks rarely have. Because of the strict standards, barely 3,000 cows pass through these qualifications as good Kobe cattle every year. You surely need to differentiate between Kobe and Wagyu beef, and all Kobe steaks are Wagyu, but not all Wagyu steak is Kobe. 5. Wagyu Sirline, price for 10.5 Oz serving $169. Wagyu Sirline is commonly known, and it is a thick steak special in most restaurants for its deep flavor that is of great value. Its fillets are cut from the top sirloin, a substantial gutless slim portion which many contemplate being superior to the lower sirloin. Many restaurants' top sirloin steak are perfectly flavored, thin, and have a reasonable tenderness, the mark of sirloin cuts. 4. Select Special Kobe Filet, price for 5.6 Oz serving $246. The American-style Select Special Kobe Filet and strip steaks are a seamless pairing for an exquisite delicacy. The creamy, tender filet mignon with an excellent Wagyu marbling and the vigorous flavor and texture of the Kobe sirloin strip steaks will make a memorable impression on your plate. If you got your credit card with you, it's possible that you too can eat just like sumo wrestlers do. 3. Charbroiled Kobe Filet, price for 8 Oz serving $258. Charbroiled Kobe Filet is known to be the most expensive steaks in Tokyo. The steak weighs 8 ounces, costing about $258. And its origin is the local Wagyu farms. The raising of the cattle is not a walk in the park, but involves massaging and feeding the animals of sake, while treating them fairly. It is believed in mythical theories that a happy bull will, in turn, produce better meat. 2. Full-blood Wagyu tenderloin, price of 14.1 Oz, serving $295. This is the premium dish of the Prime restaurant in Sydney, Australia, which serves whopping 14.1 Wagyu tenderloin has a marbling score of 9+. The steak has got a whole lot tender and mouth-watering fat. The steak is from the meat of cattle that have been fed for nearly 600 days. Currently, the Wagyu meat has the highest score outside Japan and the most expensive and luxurious one too. 1. A 5-cove steak, price of 12 Aus, serving $350. This is the most expensive cut of beef globally, and it tastes delicious. It is served in the old Homestead Steakhouse, presented in a very luxurious, Big Apple style. The ingredients have an appealing taste and are free from fats. The steak thaws in your mouth and on the tongue without any more need. The price of this steak is about $350.